pretentious, condescending liberal Hollywood finally gets the speech that it both deserves and, oh boy, so desperately needed. I'm Vince Dow. Welcome to Dow Stay here on Patriot Productions. And last night was the Golden Globes, which, by the way, I've like never watched a single award show in my life. I think they're stupid. But I saw Twitter and Instagram absolutely blowing up about this amazing speech by Ricky Gervais, or Gervais. I'm not exactly sure how to say. I think it's Ricky Gervais. Now, why exactly was this speech so incredible for those of you guys who haven't seen it? Well, for years, and I mean for years, probably before the Trump era, but especially since the Trump era, there has been this attitude by not just conservatives, but I would argue a lot of ordinary people, that Hollywood actors are, well, they're just hypocrites. They're condescending hypocrites. Nowadays, you see a lot of Hollywood actors trying to get involved in politics, whether that's hating Trump, usually hating Trump, but you also have people, Hollywood actors advocating for socialism. Obviously, a lot of them are big advocates of climate change, and they've always made a very big deal out of this stuff. I actually know a lot of independent filmmakers who have said, and they're hardcore liberals, don't get me wrong, but they've said that the politicization of their industry is it pisses them off. Like, it's not right. But anyways, I don't want to ramble too much before I play this epic clip from Ricky Gervais' speech. So let's take a look at it.
Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show. A superb drama, yeah. A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and
Ricky Gervais takes 15-ton wrecking ball to liberal snowflake actors' argument, sends them crying home. That's probably going to be a video title from some conservative channel. But Ricky Gervais really hits an important point, which is that these Hollywood actors are complete hypocrites. They lecture the public about issues like climate change while they live in large mansions that use significantly more electricity, right? Burn significantly more fossil fuel than the average person's home. They drive multiple cars, they fly in private jets, and yet for some reason, somehow, they feel qualified to lecture you about your fossil fuel consumption. Yeah. You have actors like Jim Carrey publicly coming out and saying, we need socialism now. And yet, I remember a clip from about a year ago. It was on one of those late night shows. I think Stephen Colbert's, I'm not exactly sure. But he comes out, and this is right after Colin Kaepernick did his whole Nike ad. So he comes out, and he shows off his Nikes to the crowd. He's like, look, guys, I have Nikes. I'm so woke. Yeah, okay, I don't know if Jim Carrey realizes this or not, right? But those Nikes are the product of capitalism. And not just capitalism, globalization and world trade, okay? So the shoes he's wearing were produced by kids making like less than $1 a day in Chinese sweatshops. So like I said, they're hypocrites. These Hollywood actors are hypocrites. Let's talk about feminism. You have all these actors pretending to be such hardcore feminists, and yet these are the same people who knew about Roman Polanski. Some of them publicly defended Roman Polanski for years. Okay, I want to play the second part of this clip here because this is also a very important piece of the speech.
spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
I mean, my thoughts exactly. For years, Hollywood has sheltered all of these sex offenders, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Roman Polanski, all over the place, right? And yet, suddenly, they act so self-righteous, like in the past, 3 years. They act like there's these self-righteous, virtue-signaling, most moral feminists on earth, and they blame the rest of society for being so sexist and misogynistic. Why don't you look at your own industry? Seriously, like before you go lecturing other people about what they do, how about look to yourself? I would also point to Inequality, right? You have people like Jim Carrey advocating for socialism. You have other actors supporting Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, all these far-left candidates, right? And why do they say? Because they want to fix inequality in society. Do you want to know what one of the most unequal industries in the entire United States is? Show business. It's show business, okay? Because the truth of the matter is in Hollywood, unless you're an A-list director or actor or producer, whoever, your life is crap. They don't get paid anything, and it's very hard to find work, right? As an up-and-coming actor, let's just say, in Hollywood. barely get paid anything when you get a gig, hardly get a gig, you're unemployed for like most parts of the year. These people get treated like crap. They get paid like crap. They live crappy lives. And yet, do you ever see these A-list actors who are making millions and millions off of one movie? Did you ever see them donating their salary to the other actors below them? Right. Do you ever see them donating some of their money to the background actors who put in all this time also, and they're getting paid like minimum wage? Do you ever see that? No, the answer is no. You never see this. I mean, you have all these people below them living paycheck to paycheck, and yet you never see these top actors in Hollywood that lecture people about inequality in society. You never see these top actors actually helping those below them. So these rich, famous actors can say what they want. They can virtue signal all they want. But just look at their lifestyle they live. When you actually look at the lifestyle they live, it becomes quite obvious. They're glaring hypocrites. And thank you to Ricky Gervais for calling that out, okay? Because they have this total attitude of just being so much better than everyone else, so much more moral than everyone else. Hey, I'm using my large platform to stand for feminism. That means I'm so much better of a person than you. That's the attitude of a Hollywood actor. And yet, while you might use your Twitter to stand for the political issues that you claim to care so much about, do you actually use your life to stand for those issues? Do you actually live a lifestyle that stands for the issues you care so much about, like climate change or feminism? The answer is no. It's a big, fat no. Okay, so yes, I'll say it again. This is the speech that so many hypocritical, pretentious actors in Hollywood so desperately needed. Thank you to Ricky for calling out hypocrisy on a platform where they could actually hear it. Props to him, okay? Props to him, but no props to the Hollywood actors who pretend to care so much about social issues, okay? No props to them, but a lot of props to Ricky, okay? Anyways, that's gonna do it for today. What did you guys think of Ricky's speech? Okay, I thought it was amazing. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave your thoughts on what you think of these Hollywood actors that pretend to care so much about social issues. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to Patriot Productions, and peace.